Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we did some more exploring before we continued on with the main story and found the town of Muck, located over by the swamps, where there's plenty of herbs that are perfectly fine to be grabbed by, excuse me, anyone who wants to pick it up. We also found the former lord of this place, who swears that the feudalization of this place was meant to be temporary, but then Lord Volp came in and took over and has made it a bit more permanent. You also get a quest to clear out some of the creatures in the swamp, which we can do, and also, we should train up, so let's do just that. Yes, defense skill reduces the encumbrance of your items, making armor interfere with you less. That's something we need. I could improve these other skills, but that's more important. Defense and hardiness to 5, I think, works there for Fox. She has very low defense, so I guess bring that up. Yeah, I think that works. We'll probably improve dexterity to 10 next level, which will improve tool use. Bonnie. Bonnie. You could also do with more of that. Point in melee weapons 2, and a point in hardiness, because you are smacking things on occasion. And Draco. No, not that. Mage spells. Definitely need more of that. And it gives us more spell energy, which is useful. Yeah, ooh, Dispel Barrier. That'll be useful whenever we get it. We're going to eventually need 17 in mage spells, but we're pretty good. Might have to work on improving his intelligence more as well. That's at high points, so... Actually, let's give him some defense points just in case. That might help. Okay. Now, let's get to exploring out in this place, as this is going to be. You notice some unusual plants growing at the base of this large boulder. You look closer. They're alchemical ingredients. Take them. Some healing herbs. And there's some more here, it looks like. Alchemical ingredients. Take them. Toadstools. Handy. Alright, moving on. This wooden tower was built out here to give travelers through the swamp a place to rest and sleep up out of the reach of the hydras. Nobody's here at the moment. The mold and fungus is rapidly eating away at the wooden posts holding the structure up. This tower must need to frequently be rebuilt. Oh, a hydra! Only one, though. Really? You're encumbered. Well, we've made it through there. Now to continue on. There's some people here. Oh, those must be some of the workers. That makes sense. More alchemical ingredients. You meet a group of peasants wearing worn boots and filthy cloaks. They're trudging out here in the swamp looking for alchemical herbs to harvest. They don't stay to talk to you long. They're eager to get back. You do learn 2 things, though. First, they are from Muck to the southeast. Second, watch out for hydras. Like the ones that we just stumbled across. Okay, then. And there we go. Okay, could do with a little more healing. I see some more alchemical herbs over here. And over here. Doesn't look like there's anything else there. Okay, let's move back to the top. I apologize for the annoying splats that this is constantly making. Okay, there we go. Let's get some healing healing on our guys. There we go. Looks like there's more herbs over there. You notice some unusual plants growing at the base of this large boulder. They're fresh and have a strong, refreshing scent. However, you don't know enough about plants to be able to tell what they are or how they can be used. Okay then. There's a hideout here. Oh, first 2 hydras to kill. There we go. You come across a large hut. It's 2 stories high, made of mossy logs and in good condition. You would think that it would be very difficult to eke out a living out here in the middle of this enormous swamp, but someone is managing. As you get closer, you can see that the old woman is standing at the front of the door of the hut. She seems to be smiling and eagerly gesturing for you to approach her. Sure. You walk towards the nice-looking old lady. As you get closer, you notice she's wearing a necklace. As you get even closer, you see that the necklace is decorated with bones. You also notice that the woman has fangs. You think twice about approaching and turn around. Unfortunately, you notice that 2 more old women are standing behind you, accompanied by their large reptilian pet. Looks like they're intent on cooking and eating you. Bad news! 3 witches and a hydra. Well, there goes 1 witch, and there goes a 2nd witch. Let's see if we can kill the 3rd witch. Immune to, that. That's not pleasant. Also immune to that. Almost dead. Well, a quick arrow should finish her off. And we're good. Okay, that was a bit less pleasant than I would have liked. But we got through it at least. And we got spray acid and a wand of lightning. And toadstools. Now that the witches are dead, you search their hut. You ignore the bones, teeth, and other unpleasant trophies they have collected. Instead, you help yourself to the alchemical herbs drying by their fire. You also find, half buried in the muck, the small bone necklace one of the witches was wearing. Ooh. Okay. Wand of lightning and spray acid to Draco. Unidentified necklace, we'll check that in a bit. And we got healing herbs, spiritual herbs, gray mold, toadstools, energetic herbs. Quite a few herbs. Handy. Doesn't look like there's anything else over here. Alright, let's head back up, see if we can go any further. We can! Okay, there we go. Get some healing out. There we go. Alright, moving on. Wait a second, is this the other side? This is the other side. Well, we can kill those hydras, I guess. Not really what I wanted. Okay, there's those dead. I see something else over there. You stumble across a pitiful campsite occupied by a single ragged outcast, or hermit, or brigand, you aren't sure. He's a filthy mess. When he sees you aren't going to butcher him, he scuttles up to you.
Welcome to my humble camp. I am Bartholomew, a traveler down on his luck. I would offer to share my food, but I have no food to give. I have something else, though.
Taking the bait, you ask what he has. He removes only a small wooden wand from his rags.
This is my only possession, but a valuable item it is. It is a wand of massive, searing fireballs. It can be yours for only 500 gold. Have pity on me, please. I am poor, bereft of all help. Will you not buy this wand so I may get a roof over my head?
You examine the wand. It is very warm to the touch. It definitely has some enchantment, though it may not, of course, be what the man describes. Do you buy it? I guess. We have the coin. Ecstatic, the man takes your money, hands you the wand, and runs off through the woods. You doubt that he'll be on this island for long. The wand is a beautiful piece of finely carved wood. I hope it's worth what you paid. It's a wand of lightning. Well, fair enough. Hey, more alchemical ingredients, and it's gray mold. Alright, I think... Well... Is there anything down on the south side of the swamp? Because I don't think... Well, there's some more alchemical ingredients. Take it. Alright, I think that's all we need to take. Let's march our way back through this swamp, frustrating as this is, and head back to town. We did kill a few of these, whatever they're called. Not enough. I doubt it was enough anyway. This is annoying. We'll go back and see if we killed enough of these creatures. Come on, we're almost out of here. There we go. Bloody hell, that took an age. Okay. Now let's get back to town. Leave that there. Let's see if we killed enough. Probably not. I have killed a number of hydras. Can I get rewarded yet? I guess so. Well, the peasants have been complaining a lot less about hydra harassment. I suppose I can give you a trinket as a reward for your labors. She removes a ring from her pouch and hands it to you. It is made of silver, tarnished and scratched. This ring is ugly, but it bears a faint enchantment. This is the sort of thing you use to buy off adventurers, yes? It'll have to do, I think. Well, there we go. Sheik leveled up. Very nice. Sure, point of dexterity, and that brings her tool use to 19. Next level will bring it up to 20. Also, we can do gymnastics. Nice. Harder to hit and helps you act faster in combat. Handy. Alright. Well, let's get this item identified. Way in the back over here. Right there. Right, you are the identifier. Health charm. Ooh, that sounds handy. And we've got a ring of warmth. Alright, ring of warmth is resistance to cold damage, which isn't really much. Health charm, 10% resistance to illness, and 5% protection from all damage. I think that's worth it. We'll give it to Fox, and Sheik has a warmth charm. Nah. Bonnie, however, has a frenzy charm, which, you know, we'll give it to Draco. Give him a bit extra resistance to fire, because he already has some. I don't think we really have anything else. Oh no, the Ring of Warmth, which is resistance to cold damage, which I don't think... Yeah, I think we can sell that, in all honesty. Oh yes, more herbs. Alright then. Let's trade. Want to sell the Ring of Warmth. There we go. And honestly, we don't need the Wand of Lightning. We got back a little bit of coin. Not much, but something. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Alright. Now, I don't think there's going to be much we can look at in the northeast, but let's take a look anyway. Alright, let's take a look over here. You encounter a band of Empire soldiers camped alongside the road. They're a pretty tough, unshaven bunch. They've been out here for a while. When you get close, they come out and block the road. Their captain says, "Sorry, this area is restricted now. It's a 10-coin toll to pass. Let's have it." As he says this, his troops snicker behind him. I'm not going to pay. As they quietly discuss amongst themselves what to do about your refusal, you notice that their armor doesn't have its shoulder insignia. When an Empire soldier is booted out, the first thing they do is strip off their insignia. You notice this, and they see that you've noticed. Now that they've been discovered, they have no choice but to make sure nobody else finds out. 4 bladesmen and a mage. The mage doesn't please me. and they're kind of tough. Oh, that's unpleasant. The lightning spray was significantly less useful than I'd hoped. But we're good now. And they're all taken care of. Alright, got that. Healing elixir. Alright, some valuable stuff we can sell. You search Deserter's camp. Sure enough, you find an assortment of food and trade goods, looted from travelers and farms. The food is wormy and moldy, so you leave it be. You help yourself to the barterable goods. And we got a potion out of it. Handy. The road abruptly ends here, at a large abandoned construction site. Lord Volp was trying to build the foundation for a new town here. However, construction was halted by the beginning of the war with the Hill Runners. Looters have thoughtfully and carefully scavenged everything of value. Well, let's continue looking around. Once again, I doubt there's going to be much up here. Looks like I may have been right. There's a path along the back here. Oh! There's something. A group of seedy types have set up a small camp here, where rogues and vagabonds can come to do things of questionable legality. Adventurers are always welcome in places like this. They gladly welcome you in. There's a wide variety of brigands and rebels inside, drinking and bartering under a temporary truce. Other people are running a small bazaar of goods with mysterious origins. Do some shopping, we can sell some things. Like all that loot that we just picked up. Also, what have we got? We've got leather bracers, ruby, piercing crystal, that's handy. Drakeskin boots would be useful, as would magic lockpicks. And poison, which I don't think we'd need. Why would we ever need poison? Seriously, it's always even available for sale, and we would never want to buy it and use it. Is there some other point to this that I don't know about? Anyway. Looks like that's everything we can explore to the north. Yeah, we've already seen that. Before we move on any further, let's head down and take care of that altar that I mentioned a while ago. Let's see what's going to happen when we do. We did kill the demon? Hopefully he remains dead. Alright, let's go in there. Is the demon still dead? The demon is still dead. Alright, oh yes, it's this. Yes, special abilities. Ritual of Sanctification. Your ritual doesn't affect the altar. Why doesn't it affect the... Was I not supposed to actually kill the demon? I screwed this over, didn't I? Now that this is stuck constantly happening because the demon is actually dead... Well then, I just screwed myself over. Oops. Well, I guess we're never gonna find out what's supposed to happen there. Oops. Anyway, in that case, ignoring that, let's how about we see if we can find that farm over here in this no man's land. You stand at the edge of the huge swath of cleared land the town of Fahl cleared out of this forest. You see stumps and trampled undergrowth for miles around, the trees cleared away to build a new city on Morrow's Isle. Yet you can see that all is not well in Fahl. You see that 2 massive holes have been torn into its walls. You can't see anyone in town. There are no guards at all. You enter the ruins of the city of Fahl. The rebels of Morrow's Isle have savagely attacked this town, damaging it so severely that it has been mostly abandoned. The northwest and northeast corners of the city have been completely caved in. 100 giants could not have destroyed the walls more thoroughly. It was not blows that stove in the walls, however, but fire. Somehow, a fiery explosion shattered this town's defenses, and the flames greedily spread to other areas of the town. Its northern walls destroyed almost beyond repair, the Empire had no choice but to abandon the city before the rebel raids began. That the Hill Runners are capable of wreaking devastation of this magnitude is truly alarming. The Emperor has done a good job of keeping this quiet, and you can see why. What is equally disconcerting is that, as far as you can tell, this was nothing but a peaceful logging village. Why would the rebels, supposedly concerned with a lot of the people, target this place? I think we'll probably explore that later. Oh, there's a body over there. With all their heads, hydras have the keenest sense of smell of any creature in these woods. These hydras knew you were coming long before you were in sight. The huge lizards are guarding a large, crude nest of brush and logs. That's why they didn't try to hunt you down. When you get close, however, the nervous creatures attack instantly. Man, there are a lot of hydras in here. There go those hydras. You return to the hydra's nest. There's a number of gold coins, rusted weapons, and a freshly killed deer. In addition, you find a strange blade. It's razor sharp, made of good metal, and curved in a strange wave pattern. There are no eggs, just fragments of shell. They must have all hatched already. Wave pattern. This man was piloting his raft down this river. Then, for some reason, he capsized. You find his body surrounded by the logs that make up his raft. His neck was broken. Some of the goods he was carrying are scattered along the shore, partially covered with the tattered remains of their wrappings. He was carrying arrows and bolts, all of them missing any sort of Empire duty seal. This man must have been a weapon smuggler. The Rever saved the Empire the job of hunting him down. Do you take some of the missiles before you move on? Sure. Yeah, it was a wave blade that we picked up. With almost no... I mean, it's... Why is a wave blade only 1 to 6? They used to be incredibly powerful. What the hell happened? Oh, we've got a lot of iron arrows on Fox now. All these iron bolts, too, that we can sell. You meet a large patrol of heavily armed Empire soldiers. This band is kept well informed on the events of the Empire. They know exactly who you are. They walk past you, barely looking at you. Then the captain slips back to speak with you. You folks ought to be careful in this area. Northeast of here, it's Hill Runner lands. The mountains are too rough and there are too many. They're lethal and their defenses are too much. We can't get up there. You'll have to do a lot of convincing to get them to let you up there. Good luck. I shouldn't be seen talking to you. Their spies are everywhere. She leaves quickly, running to catch up with her patrol. The soldiers must be here to keep the rebels bottled up in their mountain hiding places. Suppose it makes sense. There's that bridge we found. Nothing there. And nothing there. Fahl, 4 miles south. Buzzard, 25 miles northeast. Empire scum, stay away. This is Hill Runner territory. Well, we're not getting to Buzzard, but that's the town. I still have like 10 minutes left, or at least I could, but I don't want to go in there. I feel like we could find a lot, and it could take a while. Still, that... You know what, sure. We'll go in and we'll look around the town, see what we can see. What the hell? Alright, let's look around the town. Hopefully 10 minutes will be enough for us to see what the hell is going on out here. Let me just look around outside first. As I do... Nothing in that crate. Ooh, yeah, there's the destroyed walls. Oh, hello, bears. Alright. Let's look around the town here. Everything seems ruined. Oh, this one's open. Steel arrows! You know what? I'll give those to Bonnie. Also, steel bolts, I think, are valuable. Yeah, steel bolts are valuable, but Bonnie, you can hold on to these steel arrows. There's some chickens. Yeah, these are basically just a bunch of houses that people were in. This desk contains some business reports, some business papers. You don't understand anything on them. The ways of finance are lost to you. They're definitely what Bearden wanted, though. You take them. Well, okay, we got the papers we were asked to get. Inn of the Fallen Trees. I'll investigate there in a bit. Just gonna keep looking around first. Nothing of value in there. As you pick through the rubble here, you notice you're seeing a lot of broken weapons and scraps of armor. Several of the scraps of armor have Empire soldier insignia on them. Looks like there was a medium to large-sized Empire garrison here. It's gone now, replaced by mounds of shattered stone. Whatever was in the garrison was looted. Caladric's Jewelry. Oof, so that was a jewelry store. Looks like there was a hidden room in there, though. No way in. Interesting. The writing on this sign has been clawed off. It's probably where the bears are coming from. That's not a bear! That was an ursag! It's a good thing I didn't pick the door. That wouldn't have worked for me. Well, a guardian. With some things here. Let me use one of the crystals and see what is in them. Let me just save first, just in case it's nothing. Alright, let's use the crystal, and... what have we got in here? Energy potion, energy elixir, resistance potion. Okay, those are actually very useful. And in this one we have another energy potion and energy elixir. And a curing potion. Okay. Energy potions and elixirs are very useful. Definitely holding on to those. And here we've got tools of the trade, fine adventuring supplies. Anything in these? Fine first aid kit and a curing potion. Lockpicks. Only one, but it's a lockpick. A lamp. Torch. More lockpicks. And healing potion and first aid kit. Alright. I still say there must be something hidden in here. I must have missed something. I wonder. That may not... oh, there we go! An unidentified necklace. I had a feeling it might have been something like that, and I was right. Alright, that just leaves the Inn of Fallen Tree. There's people in here! You meet a beautiful young woman with sharp eyes and a finely polished yew longbow. She paces back and forth through the inn's common room, watching out the windows for wild animals. She nods when you get close. Welcome to our inn, stranger. I'm Caroline. What are you doing? Keeping watch. I helped my father by guarding this inn. It was a lucky break getting my captain to station me here. Who is your father? My father is Sund. This is his inn. He was doing very well until the Hillrunners attacked the town. Hillrunners? Curse the Hillrunners for what they did to Fahl. They haven't come back here yet, but they've done us plenty of harm already. How is Fahl destroyed? Have you seen the North Wall? One day we were a peaceful village minding our own business. Then in a moment, massive explosions shattered the walls. The next day, the raid started. Without walls, the defense was hopeless, so Fahl was abandoned. We still don't know what sort of explosive spell the rebels have created. The spell must be very powerful. Imagine that. Somehow the rebels have created a way to make fireballs that even shatter walls and buildings. Now, granted, Fahl's walls were wooden and weak, but what if the spell became stronger? What would happen then? What do you think the Hill Runners would do with a more powerful explosive spell? I shudder to think. She takes a quick, wary look out the window. Sorry, you never know when a wild animal will walk by. What are you looking for? Bears, wolves, rebels. You know, keep an eye open. How did you convince your captain? I'm supposed to be out on patrol hunting hill runners. Fortunately, I was able to convince my captain that I would be of more use hiding here and watching for them. How are you finding our inn, adventurer? Anything else you need? I could use some services. Speak with my father. He's behind the counter. You meet the proprietor of Fahl's only surviving business, the Inn of the Fallen Trees. Though the inn is nearly empty, he keeps busy by cleaning up the dust that drifts in from the ruins of the town. Ah, customers! Welcome! I am Sund. Are you still in business? He looks out the window at the burned building across the street and sighs. Yes, I just cope with the difficulties I face and provide what meager services I still can. Why have you stayed in Fahl? Well, Fahl has been destroyed by the rebels, as you've no doubt seen. I should have left, but I wanted to keep my inn safe from the animals. The rebels haven't bothered me. Who destroyed Fahl? The rebels. This was a peaceful town, interested only in hard work and fighting the wilderness. Then they came. The rebels caused all this destruction. Damn the hill runners, damn them all. Look what they've done to this beautiful city. Almost 100 people died when Fahl was destroyed, and the rest had to flee their homes. Has anyone else returned? No, but one day this city will be rebuilt and the people can return. Hopefully then the rebels won't come and wipe us out again. What can you tell me about the hill runners? That's what the rebels call themselves. I call them scum. I don't know a lot, though. All I know is a lot of them live to the northeast. Be careful if you head up there. Unless you're one of them. Aren't you afraid of being out here? Sure, sometimes. I haven't made any secret of what I think of the hill runners, but maybe they think I'm too small to be worth bothering with. Maybe they think it's too useful having an inn out here. You serve the hill runners. When someone comes through that door, I serve them unless they pick a fight. I don't ask a lot of questions. A man has to eat. I don't like them, but who am I to tell what any one person does when I haven't been watching them? What sorts of problems have you had with animals? After the town was abandoned, the animals moved in. Bears and wolves, mostly. Fortunately, I have Caroline to scare them away, and they keep off looters. Who's Caroline? My daughter and guardian. Couldn't do without her. So the ruins haven't been looted? No. Where there's a body, there's maggots. Some valuable stuff got left behind. The owner of the alchemy shop in the northwest corner, for example, couldn't get all the potions away. The bears up there keep the goods safe, though, thank goodness. What services can you provide? I can sell you some excellent rations cheap. No booze left, but I have a nice room for the bargain rate of 6 coins. I don't need anything. Thank you for, well, the time. He's real stubborn here, still working this place. And the fact that he still has, people coming to buy stuff from him is kind of impressive in a way. Either way, that's the town of Fahl. I'm gonna quickly run back to town to turn in this quest. Who was it that needed that? Bearden's papers. He's in Salathny, perpetually drunk merchant. He must have been in the east. Somewhere in here, must be. Keepers of Knowledge, no. Salathny Fletcher, no. Hadric, no. Salathny Armorsmith, was that it? No, that's Iggers. Who was it? Definitely wasn't Blue. That's Eleanor. Hadric. Where was he? Belk. Livens. Vonnegut. Already spoken with him. Ah, must have been in here. Yes, he was over here. I found your papers, Bearden. Bearden takes the papers and inspects them. It is amazing how quickly he sobers up when dealing with business matters. Excellent. This isn't everything, but it will be more than enough. Soon I can leave this cursed island forever and go rebuild my fortune somewhere sensible. But for now, he returns to drinking. Eventually, he notices you staring at him. What? Oh, yes, reward. What happened, I venture? He removes a pair of thin leather gloves from his pouch. These helped me a lot when I did actual work with tools. He hands them to you. Let me guess. Ah, nimble gloves. I was right. Alright then. And +1 to tool use. Definitely giving those to Sheik. Don't need the gauntlets anymore. Alright. Well, I am going to end this episode here because it's gone on long enough. A bit longer than I should, but long enough. Next episode, we'll get back to the main quest and continue on to this fort. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.